What up, everybody? This your boy Theo Pinson here. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss any Run Your Race content. What up, everybody? This your boy Theo Pinson here with another episode of Run Your Race with my boy, AJ Richardson.
Good morning, beautiful people.
Y'all already know it is not the morning. Y'all know that at this point. But man, we're back. We're here just to talk hoops, man. Talk about today. Talk about what's going on. And there is a lot going on, my boy.
A lot going on.
There is a lot going on. First and foremost, we're going to talk about my boy, Brucey B.
Shout out to Brucey B.
My boy, Brucey B, just got traded from the Indiana Pacers to the Toronto Raptors for Pascal Siakam.
Yeah.
What a trade.
That was a crazy trade. Shout out to Bruce. He hooped his first game in Toronto.
He did. He balled on national TV.
On national TV.
Against Chicago. Tough game. Tough loss, but I'm excited for Bruce, man. Another opportunity. If anybody can handle it, he can. But I think it does take another step for you could tell where Indiana wants to go.
Yeah.
They want to add another all-star. I think Halliburton and Miles Turner they're the best pick and roll duo in the league right now. So adding Pascal Siakam, an all-star, is just only going to make that team better. So you could kind of understand why they made that decision, but at the same time, people don't think about the human element of it.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? The human element of Bruce's perspective, Jordan Nwora's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, even Pascal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, his whole career has been with Toronto.
The whole time. Championship. He was a late bloomer and then came out and just surprised the league.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's crazy because I'm not mad at the trade. Like, if I'm Indiana, I'm like, all right, I think now we are a legit contender in the East.
Yeah.
They got the size. You got a great point guard in Tyrese, who I believe might be top 2 point guards in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What he's doing.
Yeah.
But bro, like that Pacers team now, I think they're gonna be hard to beat.
I mean, the crazy part was they were hard to beat before.
For sure.
And now they are a team that you got some dogs with you.
Not
and they had dogs before. We're not saying Bruce and Jordan, those guys weren't dogs, but like you got to have that star power. You got to have about three or four of them to compete with the higher teams, because you got Boston with the Tatums, Porzingis, Brown, Drew Holiday. Like Boston stacked.
Boston is stacked.
And then Miami just had a team. They just get it done.
They played the right way.
You got Philly with Tobias, Joel, Tyrese Maxey's an all-star.
Mm-hmm.
And you just going against, and you can't leave Milwaukee out, who they got. So I think they see where it's going in the East, and you got Cleveland out there with Don, J.A., what's the young boy name?
Caris LeVert, too.
Karis going stupid.
Yep.
Karis going crazy. So I think it is a great trade for Indiana, and I think it's one of those things where they just out there making moves. And for Toronto, you could just see they're trying to build around Scottie.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all, because Scottie Barnes is a dude.
He's a dog. Like, seeing him from high school to like now, still play the same way.
And just shoot it better.
Yes.
Dog plays the same way, same energy, same motor, and he just wants to get it done and win games.
Not facts.
And can play all 5 positions.
What do you think they're missing?
I mean, they're just trying to figure it out at this point. I think that's what I feel like Toronto's doing. They're just trying to figure it out, and they're just young.
Mm-hmm.
But they also had another trade though in Toronto. Toronto, first of all, let's go into it. Toronto out there making moves.
Hey, they making moves.
Hong's favorite team.
Hey, they like, hey, listen, we're in this rebuilding stage. Hey, everybody can go. Listen.
Made another trade, OG Anunoby, for my boy. Shout out Quick, shout out RJ Barrett. Need you on the pods, my boy. Need you on the pods. And keep it completely honest, brother, I'm happy for both of them.
Facts.
There's a fresh start, new start, somewhere they can blossom and be the great players that they are. RJ got to the bag.
Yep.
Congrats to him. And that's time for Quick.
Mm-hmm.
He deserves it. It was a situation in New York where he did the best he could possibly do for the minutes that he got.
I agree.
And it's just hard. You had Jalen Brunson that was balling. So
Still
you're
is.
not getting the minutes of, like, you could be playing well, but you putting JB back in the game.
You got to.
You got to. You know what I'm saying? So it was a tough situation, and he made the best of it. I don't think he ever complained about it. He came in every day, was a pro, worked his ass off.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for Quick, man. He can go out there and blossom. And RJ's even playing well for Toronto right now.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for both of those guys. RJ's back at home, and he can go out there and do what he wants to do and play at a high level. So I'm happy for both of them guys.
I'm excited to see that because I know, like, going back home and playing for your hometown, like, that can be good. And that also could be bad.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
So, like you said, RJ already got to the bag.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So now it's like, all right, I got my money. But how can I go and get that third contract?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
exactly.
I think I'm excited. I think I wish all of them guys well. I don't know them personally, but I wish all of them well. You know what I mean? And I think OG right now, cooking.
Hey, listen.
Cooking.
And the thing is, it's not even about the numbers part.
At all.
It's like the impact of him being on the court with them is crazy.
Yeah.
I said it when it happened. The Knicks are serious.
Yeah.
The Knicks are serious, bro.
Serious in what way?
Like what
how
don't
serious?
they have? The only thing they possibly might need is a backup PG.
They do need that.
That's it. I think they have everything else. You got two All-Stars, Julius and Jalen.
Mm-hmm.
You got a defender who can guard anybody in the league, OG Anunoby.
For sure.
And then your two is Dante DiVincenzo, who can guard too.
I love him.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you got guys around those two that can play. And I mean, honestly, real talk, if Mitch can get back and be healthy and be the Mitch that
that's who they really missing. Yeah, that's who they really missing.
They got a
right
team,
there.
bro.
Yeah.
They got a team that really compete. And I heard somebody say, if you can go to sleep and wake up and the Knicks be in the conference finals, listen, bro. I'm telling you.
I ain't gonna take it that far.
I'm telling you.
Did you hear the teams we named at the beginning?
I understand, bro. Hey, there's one thing the Knicks do. They guard.
They do guard, but
one thing Tibbs gonna do, he's
definitely
ready.
a defensive coach.
The preparation gonna be crazy.
Not facts.
The book for playoff prep is gonna be this big, the size of this pillow. It is ridiculous. He gonna have them prepped and ready. But nah, man, I really do think they got a team that really could compete in the East, and I wouldn't be shocked if they made a run. That's all I gotta say. I wouldn't be shocked if they made a run.
I think you said they do got two All-Stars. I do like Julius Randle. But I do think they need like a legit All-Star. You know what I mean? Like, Julius is like, you know, he like hit and miss sometimes. Like, if they get that, like, if Julius can go and be the number 2 guy, I think now you have a problem. Like, I wouldn't, and there's no shade to Julius, I think he's a hell of a player, but I don't want Julius to be my main guy.
Yeah.
Me personally. You know what I mean? I think he's a great player. I think he has a high ceiling. You know what I mean? But I think they do need to look for like a...
For sure. And like I said, me and Julius, we're cool. And I'll tell Julius to his face. And we have that type of relationship where we have that honest communication. But Julius would tell you, I don't think he's felt like he's played the best in the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think he knows that. I think he's ready for that opportunity to get back there and prove the player he is in the regular season is what he can be in the postseason too. And I believe he can. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying because, like I said, we could just go off what we've seen.
Right, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? That's what everybody's going off of. Everybody's seen Julius in the regular season. Dog. Issue.
Yes.
And you can't fuck with him.
No, at all.
And my thing is I think he's prepped and ready. And if they get another guy, they just makes him even more dangerous.
I
it
agree.
really does.
I agree with that.
And then and if you really think about it, the great teams always can have at least 2 All-Stars out there at all times.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that piggybacks on what I want to talk about next is the Clippers team, bro. Like, dog, Russ is playing 20 minutes a game.
Right. Still coming off
Talk
the
about
bench.
the ultimate sacrifice.
Man.
Ultimate, swallow your pride. Understand you just trying to win. What's the best way we can win, coach? You need me to play 20? all right, I'm going to play the hardest 20 minutes.
Yep.
And he guards the best player.
And still impactful.
Come on, bro. People don't understand. Like, if Russell Westbrook can do that, anybody should be able to do
anybody in the league.
Swallow your pride and go play basketball, bro.
Because let me tell you, Russ is still better than a lot of these.
A lot of motherfuckers.
Hong, do you remember the stat that came out and they had like Russell at 95 or something like that?
Yeah, it was something crazy. Top 100 was like 95.
Top 100 is like 95. It's like, what in the hell?
Ridiculous. It was nuts. Like, but shout out to Russ, man. Like,
thanks.
Truly an inspiration. Truly a guy that everyone should look up to as far as how hard and how much he puts into the game of basketball. There's one person on this earth that no one can say cheats the game. Yeah, that's Russell Westbrook.
I agree.
Because he gives 110% every single time he goes out on the floor.
I agree.
But that team loaded, bro. That team loaded. They can have 2 All-Stars on the floor at all times.
Yeah. James said once they figure it out, it's going to be scary.
It's going to be scary.
And it looks very scary.
It has got very
scary. It looks very scary right now.
And the thing is, too, bro, like, that team's really good. And there's been no drop-off with that Denver team, bro.
Nah.
There's been no drop-off. They still an issue.
Yeah. That Denver and Celtics game the other night, that was crazy. Went down to the wire. It was just like, I think those 2 teams are the 2 complete teams in the NBA. Boston and Denver. They have everything.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing that would stop them from winning the ship is injuries.
Yeah.
Health. That's it. But I think from top to bottom, they got it all.
For sure.
Shout out to our amazing partner, PrizePicks, the daily fantasy sports game.
I need y'all to go to PrizePicks right now and support Run Your Race and use the code RACE. It only takes 60 seconds to submit your entry and make your picks.
At PrizePicks, you only play against the numbers and nobody else. You pick 2 to 6 players, you pick more than or less than the stat projections, and that's it.
And it gets even better. PrizePicks offers weekly promotions such as Taco Tuesday that offer 25% off on player projections.
PrizePicks is easy to play. Even though my Cowboys is out, I'm still up this year. Shout out to PrizePicks. Go to prizepicks.com/race and use code RACE for a first deposit match up to $100.
It's so crazy you say top to bottom because you remember everybody when the Lakers just got all those guys, they were like, damn, Lakers stacked.
They stacked.
They stacked. They ready to go. The crazy part is, bro, how crazy does winning and losing changing everything? It changes
everything. The goal is to win. And if you don't do that,
they like, oh, you watch. Oh, you shitty.
Shit can look different
the next day. It's the same players, the same team as last year.
Yeah.
Except for what, Dennis Schroeder? Wasn't Dennis Schroeder on the team last year?
Dennis was on the team last year.
And no disrespect to Dennis. Was Dennis that big of a missing piece?
Nah, I like Dennis as a 2, but I mean, not really. Like,
but that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, at the end of the day, they're going through a stretch. Like, no one was saying this when they won the in-season tournament.
I think Dennis did make a big difference as like
a defensive one, and
no one was saying this when they won the in-season tournament.
Let me ask you this:
they didn't lose a game.
They didn't, right? But I also think like that was set up for them to win.
Yeah.
From the business side of the NBA, you needed LeBron to win the first in-season tournament.
Yeah, but you still have to go win it.
Yeah, but I mean, if the NBA wants you to win, they can get you to win. So yeah.
Listen, you got to go win the thing. Like I said, and AD, shout out Anthony Davis. He was
cooking.
Balling.
He was cooking.
He going crazy. This might be, I mightn't be wrong. I feel like it's one of the best seasons he's had.
He been healthy.
He's balling, bro.
He been healthy. When he's healthy, he's a problem.
He's like top 10 in the league.
Literally, he's always been a problem.
Because he just plays on both ends of the floor and he
it
affects everything.
Let me ask you this. So LeBron is 39, still playing at a high level. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
As an NBA player, I know we always put the blame on everybody around LeBron, right? But me watching basketball the way I do you think a lot of their struggles from the past couple of years is because as a role player or like a player, anybody, it's hard to adapt to play with LeBron? Because it's like you got to take a lot of like backseat. And I think D-Lo even talked about this. Like playing with him, Like, yeah, he's one of the greatest 1A, 1B, whatever the case may be, but you have to sacrifice so much to where, like, you can't really be yourself.
For sure.
So at what point do you be like, all right, listen, like, let me, as the role players, let us handle this the regular season, and Bron, you just take us to the championship in playoffs.
I think it's a great question. It's a tough dynamic. First of all, you just understand greatness.
Facts.
First and foremost, this guy puts the work in. He's earned the right to pretty much do what he wants.
Yeah, do whatever for sure. I
so
agree.
You've pretty much got to fill out where your shots to be, where he wants you to be, and try to perfect and be great where he needs you. You see what I'm saying? That's hard to do but there's some stars who want you to be who you are because they need you to be who you are so they can be great.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I know I talk about Kyle a lot, but he's one of the superstars that people really don't understand that is so selfless.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he wants the ball. He wants to go rock out, but he also needs the other guys to be great also so he can be great.
Right.
He wants you to flourish so the team can flourish. You know what I'm saying? And I think Bron's the same way. I don't think Austin Reeves is Austin Reeves
without LeBron.
Without Bron being like, yo, I need you to do that.
Out. I agree.
You see what I'm saying? But there's a different type of expectation when a great is telling you, okay, I seen you told on yourself.
Yeah.
I need you to be this every night.
Right.
Bron's gonna be that every night. Can you sustain that every single night? And I think that is what separates it. If and I'm not saying I get what D'Lo's saying, like he wants D'Lo to be D'Lo every night, but is he as consistent as Bron? No, it's Bron.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're asking. He's just expecting something of that from you.
I agree.
But AD, you gotta be AD every night, kid.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like there's different levels to the shit. Like with Luka, he's high volume, high usage.
Mm-hmm.
If you come and play, you know what it is, bro. Like, be ready to shoot. He gonna get you open shots.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to work that. He's gonna get you open shots. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is when you play with a guy like that. He draws so much gravity when he has the ball. It's not much thinking that comes with it. You just got to be able to make plays, and you just got to be a selfless person.
No, I agree with that. I think honestly, bro, in order for the Lakers to do something, LeBron's gonna have to take the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Like at the age of 39, I understand how great he is. There's no way in hell he should still be playing this many minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's
all
different.
The trust in your like.
I'm gonna tell you how hard I get what you're saying, but like it happens. I know, like me playing right now in the G, whatever. Like there's times we go down. You're not thinking about being tired later. You know what I'm saying? You in the game. You sitting there like, all right, I gotta get back in the game, bro. Like, we're not trying to lose the game. I could think about that later. So you get so caught up in it, and then you look back and like, damn.
Yeah.
I
played
38, 40 minutes tonight.
Yeah.
Like shit, I'm feeling that motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's one of those things. As LeBron, as a competitor, he's like, when I'm out there, we win.
Yeah,
we're winning. So let me just my presence be out there.
Yeah,
and that's where it has to switch for everybody else. Just because he out there,
don't mean that we got to take the back
throwing
seat.
the ball.
Throwing the ball. Like let him take those possessions.
Let him be in the
off.
corner, be ready to shoot us some shit. Let him get a couple breaks, and then when he like, all right, let's rock. Then you give him the ball.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I'm
saying?
Yeah.
But it's like different dynamics, bro. Like it's that sacrifice. Like say you play for the Warriors, bro. You got the ball. They swing it to Przinski. Ain't that his name?
Yeah.
How you say his name?
I think there's something like that. BP.
Yeah. Say you swing it to BP.
Yeah.
You got a wide open shot, but Stephen Curry wide open too.
Make that extra pass.
Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
that's hard.
That's hard to do, but think about it. He's earned that. He's the best shooter ever to live.
Yeah.
Like that's the IQ level. Like I remember I had a play the other night. One of my teammates swung me the ball in the corner. I had J-Jax right next to me, just as I played with this motherfucker for years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's
That's
been a
his
better
thing.
shooter than me. He's a shooter. He's known to do that.
Yeah.
Here, you're wide open. I'm wide open too. You do, and he hit it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like those are the things, the psychological things that helps out a team. So, and like I said, bro, it's a long season. It can flip just like that. They can go on a 10, 15 game win streak and
They
then
can
you
get a
be
whole
like,
new team.
I think the Lakers got it again. I
Yeah.
think they're ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a funny dynamic. But I think one thing I want to talk about before we go, and also shout out to Prize Picks, man, for our presenting partner. We can't thank y'all enough. Can keep this thing rolling. You know what I'm saying? We're doing big things, like I said. But one other thing I want to talk about is the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Special.
And young talent. They're going to be here for a while.
Yeah, I think the oldest might be they like 22, 21, 23. I'm like, God dang.
It's crazy, bro. And they nice.
Nice.
They're nice. And then the thing is, they can get better. They still got 30 picks.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Sam Prestige.
Yeah, he still got 30 picks, bro. Like
a couple years ago, everybody was like, what in the hell is he doing?
What the hell is he doing? He's like, just wait on it.
Just wait on it. Just wait on it.
They good, man. That's a good team. Shea is
balling.
It's hard to guard him.
It's hard to guard him right now.
It's a situation. I saw an interview with Anthony Edwards. He's like, it's tough to guard Shea because you just don't know how to guard him. He just draws fouls. Bro, it's like James Harden back in
that
Houston.
era. Yep.
He puts so much pressure on the refs because he's so physical when he goes to the basket and creates contact. And they're fouls.
They are fouls, yeah.
So you cannot call it, but then he's like, yo, I'm getting hacked, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a tough dynamic, but at the end of the day, Shea, you doing your thing, my boy. You balling. And like I said, that Minnesota team, everybody was wondering about the Twin Towers.
Ant-Man doing his thing. Ant-Man is going crazy.
Let me ask you this. Who's going to be the face of the league when Bron's done?
The face of the league when Bron is done. All right, so my thing is, when you ask that question, right? Me, I'm thinking more so of like LeBron was like the face from on and off the court.
Yeah.
I want to say Luka, but Luka don't really have an off the court presence. And on the court.
I don't think he's talking enough, though.
And then he don't talk enough. JT don't talk enough either. But
Yeah.
JT, I don't really know. If I had to, who?
Giannis.
Yeah,
The only rite of passage.
yeah. It might be Giannis because he got the personality. You know what I mean?
Giannis talks.
Giannis talks. He's like a
And
big
he's
ass
dominant,
kid.
yeah.
He's dominant. Like
Dominant. Yep,
it would probably be Giannis. Honestly,
I agree.
it would probably be Giannis.
I would say Jokic, but that's just going off MVPs. But at the end of the day, Jokic don't.
He don't even like it.
He don't even want to be over
Yeah,
here.
he don't even want to be over
He
here.
just do it because he getting paid.
Exactly. Literally.
So,
Literally.
yeah, I agree. I think Giannis be the face of the league, in my opinion. He just gets it done, professional,
Yeah,
on and off the court,
I agree.
own shoe, own brand. And it's really presence too, bro. Like when
He has
Bron
that.
walks in a room, everyone knows.
Yeah,
Like, oh yeah, I think that might be King James.
yeah.
When Giannis walks in a room,
It's the same thing.
that's Giannis. Yeah.
I
Like
agree.
it's that's part of it, bro. That's
I
part of
agree.
it, and I think I can definitely see that. And shout out to D Wade, man. Shout out to D Wade getting a statue in Miami. Wrong again. Told you he was gonna
He
get a
be putting you on
statue.
blast, bro.
Hey, I told Hong he was gonna get a statue.
Yo.
Next is Kawhi. Next is Kawhi.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Next is Kawhi, my boy. But yeah, man, me and AJ, we're gonna start doing this a lot more. We want to come on here and just talk about what's going on now and just connect with everybody. So if any of y'all got anything y'all want us to talk about or anything like that, y'all let us know. We're gonna do our best to get that done. And It's been a good ride, man. Like I said, we want to keep this thing going, and we appreciate all the fans and all the love y'all been giving us, and it's greatly appreciated. I can't even remember the last place I went and not heard anything about the pod.
Nah, facts. For real. Like, even like at our high school events and stuff like that, people comes up and be like, yo, we love Run Your Race. Like, I even got some of my friends that's like influencers in the sports industry be like, when we gonna be able to get on the pod?
Yeah.
Hey, hey, everybody's welcome. You know what I mean?
Everyone is welcome. Trust me. Good, but once again, shout out to everybody, and we appreciate all the love, and we're gonna have some merch coming. We're gonna have some merch coming, and stay tuned for some merch from your boy too. I got some brewing for everybody, so everybody stay tuned, and we're gonna get that thing rolling. But appreciate all the love.